On your spiritual journey, it is yours alone. You may be going through something in your life where traditional methods of counseling or hypnosis or psychological CBT therapy may not have been working for you. When we turn to our spiritual path, it does usually come from something that we want deep inside of us to change. We're hoping that by shifting our vibration and moving into a more positive timeline for ourselves, that this will enhance healing within us, that this will bring us into awareness of who we really are. However, what can happen is a lot of confusion, a lot of mixed emotions, a lot of different teachers speaking on spirituality, some that are very egotistical as well, or are leading you to not figure things out for yourself, or not encouraging you to move into your mastery. And this can become confusing. Also, you can feel your energy drained, you can feel your focus worse than ever, and a lot of people give up on the pathway because of the beginning energy of it. As you are shedding old identities, okay, you are shedding the old out of your life, it is natural for things to still come up and try to show you that you're not healing, that nothing is going to change, and that old pattern can continue to repeat itself as well as you're going forward. So you understand, or you begin to understand, where this distortion comes from, where this, how you see yourself, where that has come from as well. And you start to fight back a little bit in what you actually are looking for. Now, many people are looking for, as I said, a healing, a change to a situation that they've come from. The misconception is that as soon as you start to open up positively, all of a sudden a miracle is going to occur in your life and you don't have to deal with anything anymore, or you don't have to relive something, or you're not going to be triggered by something. And unfortunately, in order for you to grow and to become the strongest sovereign being that you can be, aligned with the timeline that represents all of your integrity, all the things that you have in your heart, you have to sift through some of the nonsense. If you are listening to people who are giving you guidance, you want to make sure that you're understanding one thing. If you are not being taught how to protect yourself clearly, and as you know, I have plenty of videos, support audios about protection, even here on TikTok and Facebook. If you go into my pinned videos, you will see some. If you're not taught about protection and clearing of your own energy and how to empower yourself, you might want to be looking for people who are helping you to do that, because the stepping stone up in your life is when you start to hold mastery over everything that comes up at you. Something comes in, there's an annoyance, there's a drama, you're able to sit back and react in a different way rather than going into a panic. And this lifts your spiritual journey. It starts to give you momentum to continue. As a person who's been doing this since 1990 and been working with you online since 2009, I am going into my 16th year online. And the same old things have been happening even for me. People know me for my daily readings and messages. People know me for my mentoring and healing services. People know me for my lectures and for my free advice that's there all the time. But as we move into new energy and new timelines, I'm actually going quantum. And I will explain more about what that means as it comes forward. But your life will shift in a very, very expansive way if you start to adopt first your own mastery. When you have your own mastery, which means that you can handle anything that comes up, that you know how to clear yourself, you know how to heal yourself, you don't need anyone to tell you what to do anymore, and you're focusing with integrity on the most joyous timeline, what will happen for you is that you will start to become more quantum in your energy, which shows you infinite possibilities, which allows you to receive information without interference. And this information will drop in. It will no longer be a download. It will no longer be something that has to integrate with you for a long time. It will be something that is done. And this is what I'm working on teaching humanity, because the same old has been there and no one's lifting from it. And as someone who is obviously in tune with my own mastery and who wants to lead the way with light, I'm going to share with you all the things that have now become a reality for myself, and how easily you can start taking charge of your life and receive information without having to wait. And if you're interested in that sort of thing, let me know in the comments, because this is coming very soon, where I will be inviting everybody on every platform to a massive, massive free webinar and upgrade. Okay, it's very interesting. I don't want to share all of it right now, but I can tell you that it's going to change spirituality forever. And the people who are still sitting in the background doing the same old thing and not expanding will stay right there as we shift into quantum timelines. This is what's needed. The collective needs these changes. The same old isn't going to work in this future, okay? And people want something that works right away and they can feel that it's working. As you begin to unravel the layers of who you are, you're preparing yourself for this next energetic upgrade. And I can't wait. I've been sitting on it and I can't wait to start to share this information, which will be coming out in volumes and volumes. Once you have one, you're going to want all. So it is going to be absolutely fantastic. Your spiritual journey is yours alone, okay? Sometimes it takes the ordinary person like myself, who was very, very, very abused and left, at the side of the road at a very young age. So I know exactly firsthand what it's like to be just completely left out of everything, to feel like everybody else has it and you don't. And this taught me everything that I needed to know to find my sovereignty. It taught me everything about reactive behavior and people who have, issues, right? And how you can navigate around it, how you can change your timelines, how you can heal, from just about anything, if it's part of your trajectory, your soul path. And because of all of these things that have happened, one after the other, after the other, after the other, this light that continues to flow through, that you can feel, right, has expanded so much. And now you are going to be stepping into something where the work is already done and you can push your way into a brand new life for yourself. And it's coming from someone with an awful lot of experience. And as I said, it takes someone ordinary like us, who don't have all of the glitz and the glam and the money and the whatever, to do this and to make these changes. And we go under the radar unnoticed for a really long time, and suddenly everyone knows and everyone is tuning in. And this is what is happening now as we speak. Be on the frequency that shows you that everything has changed. Stay away from things that you don't want. Redirect your energy. You have the power to do so. Sending you all So much love and much more to come. I am Be Divine.